Hello friends, so in our previous lesson we have learned emotions vocabulary words. So this lesson is also going to be a part 3 of emotions vocabulary. So you guys are enjoying learning these words to express how you are feeling and what you are feeling today and what you feel for others. And you can also define other person's personality, what kind of person that is, by using those emotions vocabulary words. So if you guys are enjoying, let me know in the comments and let's get started. Continue with those emotions vocabulary words. Okay, so our first word is vindictive. Vindictive means having or showing a strong desire for revenge. Okay, when you want to take revenge from someone and someone did something wrong with you and you want to take a revenge with that person, you are showing a very strong desire to take revenge. So that kind of feeling is called vindictive. So having or showing, when you are showing a very strong desire to take revenge from someone, is called vindictive. So someone who is a very vindictive person, maybe that employee, they both are working together and their boss last time or yesterday they scolded them for some reasons and they have a very strong desire to take revenge. They did something wrong so that their meetings was cancelled. So this is what they did to take revenge from that person. He is a vindictive. Okay, you can use this as a describe someone's personality, that he or she is vindictive. He is always trying to take revenge. She never forgive anyone. If anyone did anything wrong, she always take revenge. So she is a vindictive person. Okay. Next is antagonistic. Antagonistic also means showing active opposition or hostility towards someone or something. So when you are showing active opposition or hostility towards someone, is called antagonistic. For example, the fable appears to be antagonistic to ideas of monarchy. Or you can also say this happens with siblings as well. They always opposite of each other. If someone says something, other one is saying something else. They always are very vindictive with each other. They always shows a very vindictive personality with each other. So they are antagonistic. They are showing active opposition. If they want this, so other one is want something else. So this kind of things happen with siblings most of the time. So when you're showing your hostility towards someone, you really hate someone, or you are showing hostility towards that person, I don't like this, I don't want this, and the other person who is asking for that, and you are just totally asking for opposite of that person. So that is what you are showing antagonistic, active opposition or hostility towards someone or something. So something you don't like, you really hate it, you don't want. Many times a lot of people don't like dogs, pets in their home. They don't want to raise dogs and pets in their home. So they are showing antagonistic, active opposition towards dogs or towards pets they don't like. So they have a hostility towards pets. They don't like pets. They don't want to raise any pets in their home. So this is what antagonistic means. Next is also related to the these two. So second is confrontational. Confrontational means tending to deal with situations in an aggressive way. So when you have a habit to deal with a situation in a very aggressive way, in a very angry way, lot of people's in a difficult situation, if the situation is maybe wrong, if the something is wrong happened, and at that very moment that person is behaving or talking with others in a very calm manner, in a composed manner, but at the same time some people have this kind of habit. They have a habit to deal with the situations in a very angry way, in a very aggressive way. So this is what confrontational means, tending to deal with situations in an aggressive way. So we are not a confrontational. So someone is asking me why you are arguing with me, why you are talking to me like this. So you can say we are not I am not confrontational and we are not confrontational. You're just trying to explain what is happening around you. So this is how you can explain when you have a habit to deal with the situations in an aggressive way. Next one is warmongering. So today we are learning all about related to fight, angriness, and you have a hostility towards someone, or you feel you wanted to take revenge with someone. So these words is related to these kind of situations you can express if you find any situation like this. So warmongering means one who advocates attempts to stir up a war. One who advocates or attempts to stir up a war. You know what stir up means? When we making vegetable, when we making veggies, or when we making any other stuff like pasta or anything, we have to continuously stir up the pan so that it won't burn and it won't get heated. So this is what stir up means. We need to stir up continuously. So someone who is stirring up a war, so then don't want to stop fight. If two persons are fighting, someone is standing beside them and they are continuously provoking them, so the fight will continue. They don't want to stop them. So this is what stir up means. So warmongering is a person who attempts to stir up a war, who don't want to stop the war, continuously doing something or something so that war continues. This is what warmongering means. For example, the same thing could be said by warmongering. So the same thing, maybe someone has said something, so their friend is saying to them the same thing is said. The same thing could be said by warmongering. So someone who is warmongering, who said the same thing to that person. So warmongering just simply means one who advocates or attempts to stir up a war is a person who is warmongering. Next is snobby. Snobby is a person who is arrogant and they think they are above from other people around them. So there are a lot of people in this world you met maybe with those, and they are always think that they are above from everyone, and no one is out there who can compare with them. So they all feel like they are the above one from everyone. So they are very arrogant and they behave, they don't talk, they talk very rudely, they never talk softly with anyone, and they don't like to talk with a person who is in a lower level of them, because they think that he's not a my type of guy, because he's lower from my level, his level is lower. So that is what snobby means, a person who is arrogant and who thinks that he is the above from everyone and everyone is lower from them. So this is what snobby means. Okay. Pompous means is someone who has an excessive self-esteem. So pompous means someone who has excessive self-esteem. So excessive self-esteem, when someone says something wrong, you have an excessive self-esteem. You don't want to listen someone who's saying anything wrong. You can't stand anyone saying wrong anything about you, because you have a lot of self-esteem for yourself, and you want from others to respect you, because you have a self-esteem. Okay, so this is what is the meaning of pompous, self-esteem. For example, you can say his style generally harsh, often pompous. So his style generally harsh, but sometimes it's pompous, which means that person has a self-esteem excessively, so that they don't want to hear anything wrong about themselves, because they have a self-esteem. They want respect for ourselves from others. This is what pompous means. Next is concited. Concited means excessively proud of oneself, vain. For example, he's so concited, he'd never believe anyone would refuse him. So someone who really proud of herself, that maybe some person who is the engineer, who is doctor, and that person thinks that no one is going to wrong because that person feels really proud for our own self. So he thinks that if I say something, no one going to blame me, no one going to refuse me. This is what conceit means. This is what concited means. As I already told you in the example, suppose someone is saying he is so concited, he never believed anyone would refuse him. So someone is saying something and the other person is saying that person is very concited and he thinks that no one is going to refuse him. If he say anything, even he's saying anything wrong, even he's saying anything right, but no one is going to refuse him because he thinks that he is very concited. But sometimes it's not true. People think they are concited, but they aren't. So this is what concited means. Okay, so this is it for today. We have learned I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words today related to express your feelings and what other person feels for you and what kind of personality they have. So this is what you can use. These all are related to actually fight and situations like that. So you can use in these kind of situations. Okay guys, this is it for today. And if you want something more, if you want to learn something in a particular topic, you can tell me in the comments. I will make a video for that. Okay, take care. Bye bye.